Hello there gamers, welcome along to this Let's Play of L.A Noire on the Nintendo Switch with me, Respawn Roscoe, and this is the remastered version provided to us by the good people at Rockstar Games. This game is available now on Nintendo Switch, Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 with a few different features depending on which version you buy in. Switch, which I'll go into through the course of the video. Now this is some early gameplay after the introduction, and it's just a little bit of casework that I'm going to show. For those, yeah, reviews, articles, and cool videos like this one. So do make sure you make My Games Lounge part of your entertainment if you prefer. Favourite games. I'm really pleased that they remastered it. I'm really pleased that I'm able to play it on the move on Nintendo Switch because it's the perfect game to just pick up and play. Now, what we're doing now is we're going through the open world, and as you go through as your police officer, you get things on the radio. There are different side quests to take on. They're called street crimes. So this is an example of one of those, and we'll also do a proper investigation as well. I'll talk a little bit about the quality of the game. So here we go. This is Cole Phelps, my guy, and what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to chase this guy down for burglary or something. Something's going on.
What are you doing? Get the hell down from there, you lunatic!
So yeah, one of the things that's kind of prevalent throughout the game are these like chases. The only thing I'll say is I'm not sure they're the best part of it, although they are pretty fun to do. I'm not sure I can aim my weapon, so on some of them
Really need to lay off the pill.
oh, we're in fisticuffs. So what you do is you engage like hand combat by pressing left trigger, and you can smack the hell out of a suspect if you need to, which is quite fun. Now I do quite like the brawling aspect of the game. That's pretty cool. So these street crimes are just small little things that go on, as you can see. Bit of a distraction. You do a chase, you do a shootout. The case wraps up quickly, and you've got 40 of these to do in total. If you've played this game before, obviously you'll have seen this kind of stuff. But I just want those people out there that maybe haven't played this to see the kind of features that internet, if you like. It's either a one, because it is a little bit slower. It's not like your traditional Rockstar go crazy, be an outlaw. You are the law. You're a police officer. If you drive around on the pavement, on the sidewalk, and you start smashing people around in the cars like that, if you start killing innocent people by accident or whatever, just get into a crime, your reputation goes down as a police officer, and things don't go well for you during the course of the game. You don't support of your fellow officers when you need it in certain situations. So yeah, running red lights and those kind of things can get you into trouble. Your partner can get pissed off at you. It's quite funny. So yeah, so this game, it's all about investigating crimes, finding clues, interviewing people, action. But if you're not willing to put the work in on the other stuff, you won't really get the best out of the game. So let's see what's going on here. I'm going to exit out the car and see where this flag's led me. So I'm going to speak to someone at this address and find out what they know. Okay. Now the thing about this is, this kind of predates the idea that there's like a GPS locator on, so you just got to figure out how to get to the flag by looking at the map. You don't necessarily get a full-on trail to follow. You kind of have to figure out how to drive there. We've got quite a cool map. So here we go. This is just a house, as you can see. It looks pretty nice, but the game, the more detailed the game is, the more you get just like a little bit of frame rate issues, particularly docked on the Nintendo Switch. But in handheld, I didn't really notice that much of anything, to be honest with you. And the cool thing is, when you're investigating objects,
LAPD, Mrs. Black.
you can use your
May
touch
we come
screen
in?
to move them around.
We have some
I'll let
bad
you listen
news,
to
and
the
we'd rather
discussion.
discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. Oh, we can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband, Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on.
Oh no! My poor
This
Adrian!
Does the name
dude
Insta-Heat
may
mean
well
anything
be
to you,
dead,
ma'am?
because his car is a right
Yes,
bloody
it does.
mess. There's
We've just
ugh,
had a new water heater
blood
installed.
everywhere, all over the car, and a very
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
badly
Just outside the
like
kitchen
a
window.
steel pipe
At the side of the
found
house.
at the scene. So
I'd
I'm
like
just
you to
trying
try and stay
investigate
calm and remember
his
everything
wife
that you
to
can
see
about
what's
last
going
night.
on.
My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
So here we go. This is kind of the idea of the game.
Let's check the place out.
So as you walk around various locations, investigation music will play. Now, you hear that doo-doo, and the little investigation icons come on. There's something around here I want to maybe have a look at. So on this touch screen, you can actually look at that object with your, like your finger. Oh, something's playing. Interesting. Not that much. Now this is a little bit reminiscent of the Order 1886, where you just kind of pick stuff up, roll it around, and put it back down again, which doesn't seem like it's particularly interesting or something you want to do. But the thing is, for every one object you pick up and put down, there's some objects that are particularly of interest and they give you clues. So if you roll them around, I'm hopefully going to find one at some point. I don't think looking at these ornaments is doing me much good. If you roll them a spot, it gives you a little bit more information and a clue. And when you get clues, you can solve the case, or you can use them in investigations. So let's have a look. I think there's some stuff in the bedroom. So here we go.
Kavanaugh's.
Kavanaugh's
So who brought this home?
matches. What's it about? Look here. When you're on the scene, you've got various objects on. You can let's see if there's anything behind this picture.
To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
Cool. I wonder who the code is. Hidden message there.
This must be Adrian's.
So let's see what's inside.
Stencil. So the glasses are a match.
Oh, so that means something because at the original scene, which I didn't film, the here's this picture. Oh, here we go. The original, there was some glasses there with that branding on them.
Suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
So someone's trying to escape the house.
Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Oh, now Insta-Heat
This was only recently installed, not 2 days
was
ago.
the brand
Maybe
of
it's time we
the
took a look
pipe.
around out-
Beat this dude, maybe to death. We don't know. Not actually found a body yet. Let's have a look at this. And what you're kind of doing is looking around, trying to find clues. Oop. Until the point where the music lets you know you have found all the clues you can find. Ooh, I might go back into the bedroom.
And I should have an address.
See if I can investigate those matches further. Some more matches broken. Ooh, yes. The case thickens. What's in here? Master bedroom. Yeah, this is the kind of thing I was talking about. When we're kind of saying
Separate bedrooms.
this game is for you or it's not for you, you're probably thinking now, some people thinking, oh, this is quite nice, you know, you get to play detective, go around someone's home and find out little bits of stuff about them. But other people are just thinking, damn, this looks dull, man, this looks dull. Why would I want to just walk around and try and find clues? So, oh, we're going to use the telephone.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Here we go.
Certainly, Detective. One
So-
moment.
9.
Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thank you.
Fully. The phone isn't smart. The police officer is smart. Let's find out. Now these newspapers give you backstories, which are quite interesting. So if you press A as it's going, you can see the backstory behind the newspaper headline.
Comfortable.
I'm going to skip it for now, but yeah, they're quite cool. You can give. He's some kind of weird psychologist dude, and there's lots of these newspapers to find about the place, and they give you this backstory. But for the purposes of this, let's just try and find the clues. Right, let's where are you, clues? There you are. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. I'm so used to pressing what would be X. So here we go, let's see if there's some more. Caverns, branches. The thing I can't tell is if I've got all the clues, because I've got the music really low down. So let's say we've got, and we'll go and interview the lady. Oh, there's some stuff here.
Junk.
Kind of silver polish. Oh, backed out. I'm having really issues with this Nintendo Switch thing.
This isn't what we're looking for. No good to me.
Oh, nothing there really, is there? Let's back out. Let's go and speak to a woman. So the next little part of the game, I'll just see if there's anything else in this room that I missed. I'll go and talk to her. She could try and leave. So this is your notebook. What you do in your notebook, you've got a series of questions, and you can ask them in any order you wish. But I don't really think that makes any difference, to be honest with you. The only thing that happens is when you ask certain questions, you sometimes get follow-up questions on here as well. So I'm just going to start at the top
We found a receipt.
and work my way
in the
down.
trunk of your
And what you got to
husband's
try and
car
do is you got to
for a live
read
pig.
what
This receipt was made
she
out to an
or he,
F1
depending on who you're interviewing at what different times of the game,
Adrian runs a
kind
tool
of
business.
telling you, and if
That would
it's
be
true or
Frank
not.
Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
So, is she being truthful? What we've got to do is look at her and decide, oh, I see she's looking away. Is she telling the truth, or is she not telling the truth? Now, she looked away a little bit then. So I can either doubt that, I can play good cop and do or I can do bad cop, which is basically have a bit of a go at her. So if I do good cop,
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman
it's
at my husband's
gone
plant.
positive music, which
Very
means I got the
shady
question
character.
right. And
Told
she's going
Adrian
to tell me
he
a
needs
little
to keep
bit
his
more.
distance
If I
from
pick
the
the
staff.
wrong option,
They're always
she's
out
not going to
drinking
tell me anything.
together.
She's going to tell me to piss off, basically. So,
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
so now, not a good response. She's not happy about that. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to accuse her of not telling the truth.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
So what now is use the concealed message that I found in the clue against her to basically try and get her to tell me something. I don't know if I'm right, but hopefully she does.
What about Nicole, Mrs. Black? Was your husband going to leave you for her?
I've seen the photo frame. He thinks I'm stupid. But women sense these things. I don't know if he intended to leave me or if it was just a fling. God only knows. I only want to know that he's safe.
So by finding the clue, I can ask her the question, challenge her on her lie, and then prove it. If I hadn't found that clue, I can't prove her lie, even though I know she's lying. I can't obviously get her to tell me that,
Did your
because
husband tell you where he was
I don't
going
have
last
the
night?
evidence to kind of back up.
All he said
And
was
you can't
he was
use
gonna
bad
meet
cop
Frank.
as a way around it. It's not possible. So you've got to find all the clues. I have no idea what she just said. I'm gonna go good cop on that one.
So nothing out of the usual then.
Phew, that was a lucky guess.
He
I was
came
talking
home
and
early
not
from
listening.
work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
So I'm gonna ask about the glasses.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
So again, a good cop, I think.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They looked terrible.
Jack Duckworth. American people are not going to know that reference. But
Your husband
it's
frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So good cop again, I think.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
So investigation music's still playing, which suggests I've missed a clue somewhere in the house. So what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to try and quickly find the clue. It's not that cigarette thing. See if there's anything. Maybe I didn't investigate this further. No. There's another clue somewhere. This is glasses case. Let's have a look in here. Is there something in the kitchen? Actually, I got that. What's in there? Ah. I bet it's
Maybe if... No.
Oxy doll. I don't know what that is.
Don't think this is any use to us.
This is the exciting stuff right now. We got irons and we got some kind of weird oxy
Seems
doll
irrelevant.
cleaning stuff that looks scary. What's that? The annoying thing about the finding the clues thing is it gives you the same clues again. You're going past something. It's like it's making me look again, and I know I can't do anything with it. It should basically say which clues you've checked off and which ones you haven't, which is rather annoying. Let's see if there's anything outside I can find something. Oh, it might be the pipe. Let's have a look. So intuition points are something that you can use in order to kind of find things, so it can show where the clues are, if you like. Let's see if there's anything out here. But it's basically now I've used my intuition. It's put the clue on my map, and what I can do is I can literally go inside and go straight to it. So there's a clue here somewhere. But is it here or is it on the other side? Or is it might be outside? Here we go. Do you know,
No use leaving the thing half finished.
I remembered that from the original game. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to put the pipes in here. Make the circuit work. Put the bendy one on. Nope.
That can't be right. No, that won't work.
So there's the missing piece.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
So there you go, you hear the little sound. Doo-doo-doo. That means you've found everything, and it's time to go and see if we can ask the lady another question based on the fact that pipe's missing. Like I said, yeah, it'd be really nice if it let you know.
I'm all right now, detectives.
Let you know which clues you kind of done or not. Right. So let's question her one more time.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
So here we go. This is a tough one. So I got to decide Is she lying? Or is she telling the truth? Was she here? Now we know her bag's packed, but I think she was here. I'm gonna go with good cop.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs.
There
Black.
we go. Whew, that's not bad.
Please do, Detective.
They get harder to read as the game goes on, to be honest. She was pretty clear, so you could tell, you know, she was looking straight at you. She wasn't doing any funny facial expressions. It's usually how you can tell the lying. So what I'm going to do now is find a way. Now, this is where it gets a little bit slow downy when you go back into the open world, but it soon picks up again. So what I could do now is, if I don't want to drive, I can let the other guy drive for me if I want to, so I can be a passenger. But obviously, that's the funny part. If you want to drive, what's going on there?
Jesus,
I'll
I'm
probably
glad
get
to be
into
out of
some
there.
kind of
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed
I like
miserable
some of
together
the
forever.
chats between the partners in the car. You get
Sure
different
as hell
partners in
doesn't
the
seem
game
the
as well,
type.
because obviously
Stranger
Cole
things
Phelps
have happened.
ends up in different departments and stuff. So it's nice to build a few different relationships. And what you've got is I've got another street crime there popped up on my dispatch there, so I don't have to go straight to the yellow marker. I can go and do a street crime. But no, that's I think that's enough of a little bit of an early let's play for you. I don't want to spoil too much of the game. It's all about exploring those cases and the stories. I will say this: it's not going to be a title for everyone, so don't pick this up thinking it's another Rockstar action game. It's very different. It's a bit slower. You've got to be more careful about how you conduct yourself in the game as well, in terms of you are the police, and you've got quite a more of a focus on, I would say, story, character interactions, and almost like old school point and click style gameplay in many ways than you do action gameplay, but there is a nice neat blend. Now, one thing I really appreciate, gamers, we do want to do more videos on mygameslounge.com, so if you could please just drop a quick like on this video, and if there's any suggestions on how we can improve our videos, do drop it in the comments. Get yourself in the comments as well. I'd really appreciate to know if you were going to play this game, or if you're going to be not bothering to pick it up, and if you do like building the path.
Any Central Unit of 415, possible mental case at 7th and Flower, Unit to Ammo Code 3 identified.
Certainly welcome a sequel to this game. Oh, guy, a nice guy with thinking
You're the one
aliens
who's
are
been
coming. What is
sending
he
cosmic
doing?
rays into my room.
What's he doing?
I'll show you. Yes, sir. You're not going to control my thoughts anymore.
Just calm down, sir.
Just shoot him.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would like it if you calm down. You're hitting someone with a bat.
Give it up, LAPD!
Apprehend the subject unharmed. Oh crap, he went that way. That's not good. So these unarmed ones, what you trying to do is stop them from running. I can't aim my gun.
Don't make me chase you!
Ah, cheeky. Get it. What's that about? Just kicked me in the face. The hell? Surely if you're the one underneath on a pipe, just grab the foot and pull the fucker down.
Farewell, cruel world!
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's So that was another example of a street crime. It's a crazy dude who thinks he's from space. Do those when they come up, because like I said before, as Cole Phelps moves to different jobs, if you don't do them whilst you're in the job that you're in, they're gone forever. But your main quests are always there. You got 40 of those little street crimes you could do. As you can see, they range from about 2 to 3 minutes to like 5 to 10 minutes. So they can be quite entertaining, and you get some really interesting characters in there. I'll try and do another one of these videos a little bit further into the game with a bit more of a deeper investigation for you guys. But thank you for watching. Drop us a comment on, let me know if you'd play a sequel to L.A Noire. I would love one. I know that Team Bondi are no more, but Rockstar own this IP. Any of their Rockstar studios could make this if they wanted to, and maybe make it a little bit more mainstream, maybe make it a little bit less niche, if you like, and improve some of those mechanics. Yes, and my partner's shouting at me. So it's time to go, guys. Thank you for watching. Get yourself onto mygameslounge.com. Enjoy the wonderful gaming that we've got at the moment. Check out our Super Mario Odyssey review, one of the best games out there at the moment. Clear favourite for Game of the Year for us. And we will see you on mygameslounge.com with more videos and more gaming coverage. Bye bye.